Hello, everyone. I am back with another review today. So obviously there aren't any pops for What If Season 3, and I don't think I'd get any if there were anyway. So I just have my Hydra Stomper pop. But yeah, so today we're going to be reviewing What If Season 3. So obviously, spoiler alert, I'll be talking about some of the stuff that happens in the series. But yeah, so my overall impressions on What If Season 3 and kind of What If as a whole is just kind of mid. It's pretty disappointing. I think a lot of other people have expressed that sentiment, and I'm no different. I really think that there was so much more that Marvel Studios could have done, but especially in Season 3. Like, one thing I noticed in Season 3 was that, like, there was so much talk of, like, be nice to each other, and we gotta be friends, and you gotta be kind to each other, and the true superpower anyone has is being kind and being there for another person. And as much as as much as I like a good moral message, I'm not watching What If to be preached to, and didn't watch What If to be told to be nice to other people. I'm watching What If so I can see how different scenarios in the MCU would play out if one thing was different. For example, like some examples of what they could have done is like, what if the snap was reversed? So the people that Thanos snapped away in Infinity War, they didn't get snapped away, and the other half who didn't get snapped away, they got snapped away. So like Ant-Man and Tony and Steve would all get snapped away, and then the other people like Bucky, Sam, Spider-Man, Peter, all them, they would have stayed. What if the snap was reversed? What if Thanos won in Endgame? What if Captain Marvel was in Infinity War? What if Tony and Steve were on different sides in Civil War? So, Steve signed the Accords and Tony didn't, all that stuff. That would have been so cool. And even at the end of the show, during the little thing they ran through, there was like Samurai Ghost Rider and like Project X Thanos, like such cool things. I'm like, where was this? Where was this during the show? Where was this? To me, this should have been a non-canon anthology series that just would show how different scenarios in the MCU would play out if one thing was different. But it's not. It's a canon show. And one other thing is I don't understand why there is an overarching story, especially with like the Watcher and Captain Carter and everyone. This should have just been an anthology series. Like each episode is its own story. But instead, it kind of does that in some parts, like Shang-Chi, and then Winter Soldier and Red Guardian. But for most of the series and Season 3 and as a whole, there's an overarching story, and I don't understand why. I also don't know why did we have to make Peggy Carter the main character? Like, why does What If, the Watcher, I understand. But why are we making Peggy the main character? Why is she just getting so much screen time and so much special treatment in a show called What If? It's not called Captain Carter's Multiversal Adventures. It's called What If. So I don't know why Captain Carter was such a focus. And also, in the last 2 episodes of Season 3, you'd think they'd bring, to stop the other Watchers, you'd think they'd bring everyone back, or at least a good chunk of the other characters that have shown up. No, there's 4 characters besides the Watcher. 2 of them were introduced in the episode prior. So in the conclusion of the entire series, we have 2 characters that have only been present for 1 other episode, instead of all the other characters they could have brought back. Shang-Chi and Cowboy, Shang-Chi and Kate Bishop, freaking anyone from Season 1, and then they bring back, Doctor Strange, evil Doctor Strange, he's his own universe now. They bring him back too, again, for the 3rd time. Because his life form flows throughout the universe. What are we doing, man? Like, Punisher Riri Williams, too, during the end, little scrolling section. And then Mysterio, man. Like, he's my favorite MCU villain. And he's just some crazy old guy who runs the universe now for some reason. I don't know. And they could have brought back that version of Ironheart in the last two episodes, but no, it's Birdie, it's Howard the Duck and Darcy's kid, because we needed an entire episode of them saving an egg, okay? Storm, goddess of thunder, okay? Cool. She's Lady Thor, she's Mighty Thor, but also Storm, and then Captain Carter, again, and Kahori, okay? Wow, man, so cool. I don't know, it was just disappointing. I don't have that much to say about it, and I don't really want to spend that much time talking about Season 3. Out of every season, Season 1 was definitely the best for What If, but man, there were so many missed opportunities. Like, what if Mysterio didn't win in Far From Home? What if No Way Home never happened, basically? What if? So many things that could have been done, but no, you decide to go with the Watcher stops the other evil Watchers by teaching them a lesson that it's okay to interfere and it's okay to look at things with a different perspective. Yippee-ki-yay! And Captain Carter sacrifices herself because she's been the main character throughout this entire series for no reason. Woo! I don't know, man. Like, where was Samurai Ghost Rider? That's all I'm gonna ask. But yeah. Definitely, I'll give Season 3 like a 5 out of 10. There were some decent moments, like the Agatha and Kingo episode was okay, I guess. The first one with the Mech Avengers was pretty cool. But again, the end lesson was, treat your friends, treat people good, be nice to people, woo! It's like, yeah, I love being preached to in my Marvel TV series, Anyway, I'm done ranting, but yeah, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is coming out at the end of this month, and I am so excited. It looks so good. It's probably going to be way better than What If. But yeah, so let me know your guys' thoughts on What If, and I will see you later. Peace out.